Hey everybody, it's Elliot here from Sykes Harley-Davidson, and I am incredibly excited to be able to showcase to you the all-new 2022 Harley-Davidson Nightster. So with the Sportster having a 65-year rich heritage, the Nightster is the next evolution in that chapter. It's a jump forward in both performance and design, taking the Sportster very much into the modern age. So the Nightster itself has been designed for the Sportster fans in mind. We've got that classic silhouette, but the new Nightster is built on the Revolution Max 975T powertrain. So you get all the modern performance with that very much traditional classic styling of a Sportster. So as you'll see with the setup itself, it's very much a lightweight performance bike. The idea being all the power you get out of the 975T Revolution Max engine is going to make this bike fast, quick and nimble. You'll get all the fun of a Sportster style bike without too much over the top performance, but is an absolutely fantastic looking machine in the flesh. If you're the type of Harley rider that appreciates the more traditional aspects but you want a bit more modern styling in your life, the Nightster really does combine it all. We've got the modern powertrain with that 975T Rev Max engine, classic heritage styling, and overall it's a great combination of both heritage and modern technology all built into one package. So the most obvious part of this bike, which really is recognisable the Sportster, is that shape through the tank at the front. Now with the Nightster itself, the tank is actually an airbox. The idea being that you're dropping the centre of gravity down through the bike, which gives it a lot more mobility when it's out on the road. So the fuel tank itself is hidden underneath the seat, meaning that you can pop that up, fill it up when you're out there. Again, with that low centre of gravity, you retain the performance of this bike, keeping it very, very nimble and a great handling bike when it's out on the road as well. As far as the functionality of the bike, the frame itself is a very key part of the design. The idea being that the frame is actually bolted onto the powertrain, meaning that you get less weight through the entire bike itself. Again, increasing the overall performance, you get that great nimble feel by keeping the weight low, and with that 975T engine, it's going to give you the power delivery without being too over the top. So again, fast, nimble, and very, very fun when it's out on the road. The standard colour on the Nightster comes in the vivid black. We do have the red line red here, and it's also available in the gunship grey. Both of the colour options are £500 above the standard retail price, but makes a great big splash of colour through already a beautiful profile of the bike. With all of your modern Harley-Davidsons, you're going to get the rider safety enhancements built in as standard. Again, with the everyday rider, it doesn't mean too much as far as the technology. The key points with the rider safety enhancement though, it means that it's going to work with you to keep you safe and confident when you're out on the road. So you're going to get performance match through the engine to allow you to feel like the bike is still under your control regardless of the riding conditions that you're in. So again, you're just going to reinforce the enjoyment that you would expect out of a Sportster style bike. With the styling on the 975T engine, there are some great options out there through official Harley-Davidson parts. So you can really add a nice bit of complementary colour to the build itself. Harley's as a whole is all about making it yourself, and very much so with the Nightster. There are some great custom options out there just to be able to create a little bit of personalisation and really make this beautiful bike a statement of your own. As mentioned, with the Revolution Max 970 engine, that is liquid cooled. It's got variable valve timing built in as well. The idea being that you get great amount of torque through the bottom end, but there's no loss of performance when you go up through the gears. With most of your modern Harley-Davidsons, you're always going to expect a good amount of technology, and it's very much so included in the Nightster. As part of the technology, we get 3 ride modes as standard. So you get your ride mode, you get your rain mode, and you get a sport mode, giving you, again, a nice bit of practicality to allow you to really enjoy the full range of this bike. You're going to get everyday riding comfort through the road mode, and if you really want to give it the beans and go and give yourself a bit of a thrill, jump up to the sport mode. Working with that 975T Rev Max engine is a great amount of dynamic in performance. The Nightster itself has got great accessibility for the everyday rider. The platform itself is A2 license compliant. So for those of you not wanting to jump right up to the big boy bikes, you can get yourself into the Harley-Davidson range with a great bit of accessibility without losing too much in the way of styling all that iconic performance that you would expect out of a Harley-Davidson build. So we've been lucky enough to have the Nightstar in the flesh here at Sykes Harley-Davidson, but it's not going to hang around for long. This bike is going touring around the UK as part of the Harley-Davidson Revolution Max Tour. If you've not come down to see us on the day that we've got this bike, then be sure to come down as when our demo arrives next month in June. If you want to get on the bike yourself, be sure to reach out to our team, get booked in for a demo, as we expect these bikes to be hotly sought after. So there you have a quick overview of the all-new 2022 Harley-Davidson Nightstar. If you want some more information on this bike, be sure to reach out to our team. If you want to get booked in for a demo for next month in June, again, get in touch with our team, as we expect this bike to be hotly sought after. With limited availability of this bike in the UK, if you've got a bit of interest in it, honestly, get yourself down to us at Sykes Harley-Davidson, have a chat with the team, come and have a go on the demo once we've got it, and honestly, you will be absolutely blown away by this bike. For any more Harley-Davidson content, be sure to check out our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. We've always got some great content up there. We are also across social media, Facebook, Instagram. If you need to find us, we're easy enough to get hold of. I've been Elliot from Sykes Harley-Davidson. This has been the all-new 2022 Nightstar, and we will see you in the next video. "65 years ago, and this next evolution is with the variable valve timing. It means you can go up through the gears. You get the model we've got here is the Redline Red. It all custom platform to give you a sense of personality